Here we go. Hello, kitties. There's the rest of the bride. Watch your movement, Marcel. One lioness got a little bit of a fright. Here we go. Now everyone's relaxed again. So I can see 5 out of the 6. I have no doubt the 6th is here somewhere. Well, as it goes with Osana, I haven't heard anything, and I have friends who work where he lives, and I'm sure I would have heard something if anything had happened. Hi, big girl. Oh, you big girl. I'm not sure what's happening. I haven't spoken to Ish and the boys who worked on that side for a while. Well, 21 minutes ago, it does, I will find out more information, but it does seem that it is possibly Hasana who was shot by a anti-poaching patrol when he gave when he charged them at dusk. But I will find out from my friends who still live there. So I thought I would hear about something like that, but as I said, that it was mentioned 20 minutes ago. So but for now, let's us enjoy the lions that are here right next to us. I think it's worth spending a bit of time with them. I think they might get up. I had a good look at that female when she moved, when she got a bit hot. Definitely hungry. Omheim, I hope that's how I'm saying your name properly. I agree with you. It's good to be in nature, particularly live with animals in the wild, where they are free. I also prefer to seeing wild animals in the bush, as into a zoo.
Indians, we've got 58. He's at zebra clearing, static at the moment.
Oh. Look at all the heads up. They heard an impala snorting. At this time of the year, they're taking advantage of the male impala rut. They're just crazily chasing each other around and often just run into the lions. And that's almost all this pride's been eating in the last while. Oh, there's a big yawn. There are 6 lions in the breakaway pride, 2 adult females, 3 sub-adult females, and 1 little boy. Oh, yawns. Always a good sign when lions start to yawn a lot. It's generally a precursor to them getting mobile. So, a bit of yawning, stretching, ablutions, flopping on each other, a bit of grooming. That's always sort of that sort of start to the afternoon's activities. The lions are most active at the sort of hour before sunset and the 2 hours afterwards, and the hour before sunrise, or the 2 hours before sunrise and the hour after. Hey, big girl. See, there we go. They're getting up, the stretching. KDG, I haven't thought about what's for dinner for us, but I'm thinking for the lions, it's probably going to be impala, if they can catch one. Thank you, Anne. Hello, little one. I'm coming to check us out. Is that the tire chaser? My tires aren't moving. Can't chase my tires when they're not moving, little one. Oh, big yawns. Well, our pleasure, Anne. Can hear a squeaky Land Rover coming towards us. So, as I said, with the Hosanna thing, there's not much we can do or whatnot till I can make some phone calls, just to confirm everything. We can always just hope it's not, but unfortunately these things do happen. The anti-poaching patrols are moving around at times of the day when normally, outside of the sort of rhino poaching scourge, would they wouldn't be out at that time. And big cats behave differently with people in the dark than they do during the day. Well, Regula, I think the difference when lions look at you, it very much reminds me that I could be dinner for them. Oh, I got scratchies. And all the yawns. So, lions take a bit of time to wake up, Marty, because that's what the Sabi sounds said. is an absolutely gorgeous evening here. So these lions look like they might get moving at some point. Rosalind, the oldest, it's very difficult once a lioness gets sort of over 5 or 6 years old and you haven't seen them from cubs to be able to tell the difference. But the two oldest lionesses is the one lying closest to us, and then that other one that's behind the branch there for Marcel. No, not that one, the other one. That big girl there is looking at you now, behind the little tree. Those are the two adult lionesses. So Joanne and everyone, to be honest, that I wouldn't take information till it comes from a trusted source, and us who live out here have probably got a better chance of being able to speak to people on the ground who know exactly what's happened. So as I said, let's just enjoy the lions for now. Johan, I'm not on DSTV. Well, actually, we will be on DSTV shortly, but that is a surprise. You're going to have to wait for. But for now, you can find us on YouTube. No, very, very rare for anyone to fall victim to animal deaths in the safari while they're on safari. Ooh, that guy. Sounds like he's having a hard time getting in here. The tire chaser is listening carefully to the other car that's making its way in. Indeed, Donna, it's sad if any animal lost its life, regardless of which one it is. Sometimes they do warn charging humans, but it's impossible to say without actually finding out more of the facts. It could have been a surprise for both parties. It's very difficult to say anything without knowing the facts at the moment. Bye, Joanne. And we have two prides. The breakaway pride, which we're sitting at now, which is the one we see more regularly, and then the pride that they came from, which is a much bigger pride, called the Ngati pride. As I said, there's lots of stretching and moving happening about, so I'm hoping these lions are going to get up. Here we go, there's one of the big girls getting up. Ablutions, which means we might be off on the move for a drink. Jenny, yes, I took Chloe for a little walk. When was that? Yesterday.
Keegan coming from toilet.
I don't think he's got a radio info.
Copy you. Afternoon, Brent. I'm not sure if you copied me earlier. I've got 58 here. He's super relief. He's at zebra clearing. There are a few what talks with him there. He's just super relief having lunch.
Copy, thanks. I'll let him know. I'm gonna stay with the Ngati. There you go. Now we're gonna go flop. Flop on top. Oh, not a flop on top. I thought we were gonna get a proper flop on top. Mars, I'm very looking forward to having a look at that. And meeting some of the people who live in Alaska. Sharon, Sinak, and everyone who's joined us a bit later. Yes, we are not 100% sure whether it's Asana. We have heard the news. I will find out more information, and as soon as I have more information, I will let you guys know. But for now, let's just enjoy the Lions. It cannot be confirmed till I can speak to some people, and only once it's confirmed. At the moment, it's just speculation, guys. Oops, sorry, girl. Just moved my jacket. Just trying to get my camera out. There were some elephants in front of the house, but we came to look at the lion, Sinak. There we go. It said time to get up, flop on each other, stretch. Jalal, we're taking you on a live African safari. This is happening right now. I'm sitting with a pride of lions in the Kruger National Park in South Africa. And they're about to get going and get on their afternoon hunt. It is the breakaway pride of lions. Warrior, I moved my jacket in a funny way, and she didn't like it. Okay. Yo. No, but I'd recommend going a little bit further west. It's much more open. East. That's where the other vehicles came in. But they're starting to move north now. Yeah, you can. Come for it. Go for it. Warrior, the breakaway pride of lions on Pridelands Conservancy in Baluli Game Reserve in the Greater Kruger National Park is where we are. Hello, Tire Trouble. I can see you looking at my tires, Trouble. One young female here likes to watch my tires and chase them. Sometimes not really chase them. She just gets interested in the movement. Oh, so pretty. these girls. We'll try to stick with them as best as we can. This is not the easiest block to off-road in. There's more lines to the right of us, Marcel. Cindy, we are in the Greater Kruger, but I'm not sure which reserves you're referring to. We're in southern Baluli here, and we're about 15 k's from the Kaseri, about 90 kilometers from the Sabi Sands, but of course it's all open between the reserves. It's unfenced. That little boy is starting to get really pretty. Now, of course, with lions, they're probably going to get up, walk for a little bit, flop down again, and they're going to get up and walk again. They are generally quite lazy animals. On average, a pride of lions will sleep for up to 21 hours a day. And when they do move, it's not in solid blocks of movement. They don't move for 2 hours at a time. They'll move for 20 minutes, half an hour, then fall down, go to sleep again. Now, let me just go forward a little bit for you there, Marcel. Go for it, but there's quite a lot of nice grooming happening off to the west of us. Here we go, see the rest there, with the sun setting behind them. Hear some Rhett's helmet sharks flying past. Standing by.
But I'm slowly making my way towards the lock. I just passed Drovo Dam just now.
Yeah, it's quite rough off-road, Amphil.
Sorry for the rain, Copio.
It's quite rough off-road.
Okay, Copio. But can I make my way towards you?
FM, make your way. Okay, I'm going to see if we can just... Marcel, you happy there? What are the other two doing? Oh, they're just sleeping. Catherine, they generally get moving at about the same time every day. As I said, just before sunset and 2 hours after sunset. But like all predators, they're opportunists. So what will happen is, if something happens to come upon them at any time of the day or night, they will try to catch it. But generally most of their hunting is done in that hour before sunset and the 2 hours after, and the 2 hours before sunrise and the hour after. just going to see. There's a fallen tree in our way there, isn't there, Marcel, behind us? Yes, there is. So, and depending on the sighting, there will only be a maximum of 3 vehicles. Currently, there's only 2 vehicles here, but we will never put more than 3 vehicles in a sighting. In sensitive sightings with little leopard cubs or something like that, we can change the rules, and it might be as little as 1 vehicle in the sighting. So these little moments of grooming are incredibly important in the pride dynamics, and especially when it comes to mealtime, because they will absolutely beat the absolute hell out of each other at the dinner table. So after dinner they need to make sure they're still all friends, or before dinner. Cat 3 not. There's actually very few vehicles that are operating here. There's us, there's Eco Training, I think there's 3 others. And we're on an area that's quite a lot bigger than Djuma, so plenty space. Let's see if we can get ourselves a slightly better spot. Maybe get some of that golden light coming through. See, there's other lions lying right here. Roll over. There's a happy kitty. No, so it's the rules are quite strict here, Anne, and there's a couple of us who are quite strict at enforcing them. Oh, look at that, that lovely backlight coming through. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, bless you. So most of the private reserves, oh, grumpy. Leopard lover, no, it's about on time for this time of the year. Okay, give us a chance to move a little bit. I'm going to see if I can sneak through. Let's see if I can get our nose around this corner. That's the joy of the little car. We are able to sneak into places a lot of the bigger cars can't. There's one right, have you seen the one right next to us? That's why we can't go any further forward. One of the little ones is just watching us right here. Oh, sorry, my head in the way. Now obviously in the Kruger and stuff like that, those are not private reserves, so there are none of those rules, and I mean that's one of the reasons you go to private reserves, is so you can off-road like we are, following the animals. Standing by.
Yeah, I'm I'm just trying to check if I'm still going the right lane. I went off-road trying to follow your track. Can you hear my mover?
Hey, firm, keep coming.
Copy, thank you.
I'm glad you're getting some good screenshots there. Oh, big sneeze. Isn't this wonderful? Sleepy kitties, the sun setting. Oh, here comes the young male Marcel to the right. There we go. Join the rest. Go flop on the rest. Now, almost the whole pride is in one pile. You might get a little bit of trouble. You might get growled at a bit. He flops on the female in an uncomfortable manner. I will indeed, really. I will indeed. Well, when I go to Kruger, I just go bird watching. I don't even look for big cat sightings. Peggy, it completely depends. If you park and the lions come up close to you, they can be within less than a meter from you, and that's not a problem, as long as you choose. If they choose to come that close to your vehicle, and they do that quite often, but while you're moving and whatnot, I wouldn't push much closer than we are at the moment. So the closest lioness is probably about 3 meters from us. But it looks like they're about to get hunting. Flop, flop, flop. So someone asked, are these streams every day? No, they are not. We do live safaris every day, but they're private virtual safaris, and you can book your ticket by just going through to our website at paintedDog.tv. But there will, almost every Friday, there is a free live to air that's sponsored by our amazing pack members. So most likely, yes, the males are out patrolling. We've got 2 big dominant males here, and they actually oversee 3 different prides. So they move between the 3 different prides. Robin, we are in Kruger, so there's no fence between us and Kruger. Obviously, bird species, it depends on whereabouts, different habitats, etc. But in theory, you could see almost all the birds you can see in Kruger here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will be adding bushwalks. We're still doing tests on our pack. We want to make sure it's as robust as our vehicle. We are testing some new equipment in the next little while. Thank you, Catherine. We're honoured to have you as a pack member. Oh, sorry, you going? Oof, leopard lover, it depends on your definition. The rarest bird in South Africa, I'm not sure. I've seen lots of birds all over Africa. But in terms of numbers and their total population, the rarest bird I've probably seen is either an African river martin or a rosy bee-eater. Flop! Oh, playtime. Yeah, I'm not sure where you went. You were very close and then you went away from where we are. They're moving now west, sort of down towards the old hyena den, the ivory tree hyena den off Batalia.
Okay, Cousin 4. I think I'll get lost after those big rocks there. That's where I took the wrong turn looking for. I'm gonna suffer back.
Copy. Bite him! Bite him! It's always the young male at the back. We'll try to keep up with the pride, but this is, as I said, quite a challenging area. Oh, roll over. Everyone holding on.
Would you like to join me or one of our expert guides on our live private virtual safari? Please visit our website on painteddoc.tv to find out more.